or the gods. This is going to be a battle.
Yes, it is. And I'm excited to see this because both of these guys, I love watching both of these guys. And Deoxys, has really stepped up since the last time we saw him in the top 8. Playing the matchups that he's been in very, very well. Rewind trying to push him to the corner, gets him with the low whip trip. Tries to catch him with the low there, and a nice down 2. The only thing Rewind could have done in that situation was do the cat stance, which also would have been interrupted.
Great start using those huge normals. You mentioned that down one being so destructive here for trading up Blue Beetle. The 4-2, the down 2, the back 2s, they're all huge. That's what she said.
All right, Deoxys dashes in. Rewind dashes in himself. Tries to get him with the load. Tries to burn the trait. And the walk back from Rewind just fading any sort of button that Deoxys wants to overextend with.
I like the game that Deoxys is playing. Standing back.
Oh!
Letting Rewind hang himself. What you think of the full punish there? Down one cancel into the safety. Really smart stuff to get the Deoxys. Coming up with the overhead.
Oh, and didn't get that final conversion. And we saw that combo earlier when he had him right in front of the final wish too. It looked like Deoxys was going for a 1-1-1 background bounce, but wasn't in the range, and maybe possibly there too. It's really tricky sometimes to pay attention to those alerts under the health bars. Oh, meter burn back 3 out. Rewind trying to get him with the low whip.
Yeah, this stage can cause a lot of interesting things to happen when you have 2 characters with huge advancing special moves. It's sometimes hard for the spotlight to catch up to you. And you saw there when he actually punished the cat dash that they were still in the dark when he did his stand 1. And it could mess you up sometimes.
Nice anti-air there with the down 2.
Can we see a background bounce? Come on, baby. Dang it!
Yeah, we don't get the stage very often. And we got Paulo in the chat. We need to see it.
I'm stealing this fight.
It's totally not cool.
Rewind is sitting on 5 cat scratches right now. At any time, those plus frames could come out. But he has no meter. Oh, and catches the backdash with the jump in too. Gonna push him to the corner. Hard knockdown. Gets hit with the ticking time bomb on the car. Rewind getting some pressure. Builds a bar, still has those 5 cat scratches at his disposal.
Good disrespect by Deoxys there on the stagger. Let's be some big old damage in the corner. Gets the wager, smart stuff to keep the lead.
Let's keep playing.
Beetle usually is the jump. Boy, that's nice, going to close it out. That's a tight combo there after the projectile to get the 4-2-3. But Deoxys has those. Whee! Oh, cutting it too early on the win pose. Come on, guys.
Yo, we almost saw an appearance from Wound Cowboy there. Almost. Down in losers right now, we have Dragon and Revit, Tigers and Emperor Combat, Tweety and Gurr. Gurr's still in this thing, by the way. Tweety and Gurr, and then Silvereye, Drake from State Farm, and Scar.
Drake from State Farm still in this. What a guy. From sitting on top of the building to playing War of the Gods here. I actually hope that we get him back on stream. What a wonderful meme that is.
Ooh, and the late active frames there from that shield. No punish.
No punish.
No, okay, got the punish that time.
Too fast. Corner we go. Is Rewind gonna mix? What a wake up forward dash, and it looked like Catwoman had to have been a centimeter above the ground for him to get underneath. Right before she hit that ground. Beautiful stuff with Deoxys. These young kids with these reactions, guys, we can't keep up.
That's why we're in the commentator's booth right now. Oh, caught him with a jump too. Good damage and corner push by Rewind. Ends it with the whip. Comes in.
Nice range jump 2 there.
Need to burn rolls out.
All right, we're going to see a trade up here from Deoxys. Ooh, closing the gap
Oh!
incredibly fast there. Was Rewind. Half expected to cancel off that down 2. I love the gimmick that they throw with a down 2 into the overhead stab. Oh, sorry, the low stab.
That low stab, man. It's a good mix, but definitely punishable on block. We saw Rewind miss a couple of those punishes, but he seemed to pick it up since then. Oh, and we see it again. The jump in 1 canceled into a float, just baiting any sort of button to whiff punish with the jump in 2 coming straight down. Good stuff.
Keeping it safe. It's kind of a good thing and a bad thing for Blue Beetle to be able to kind of commit anything that he wants into that shield bash. But at best, he's only getting a little bit of damage, and at worst, he's just going to be checked for it. So it's it's not high risk, it's not high reward. It's kind of there in the middle.
Doesn't like you.
Little war machines afraid of cats?
But he keep everything safe.
Absolutely. And it's kind of one of those things, man. Do you commit to the whole thing and be negative if they block it? Oh, and just like that, gets him with the overhead into the low.
Can't beat me, you can't beat Bruce.
Does he ever lose?
Rewind will burn a bar for that 15% back.
Nice health lead for Rewind. Kind of get in the corner play. Oh my goodness, the second hit of that straight. Hitting everywhere for her.
And the confirm into the cat dash. This actually could have the damage possibly just under 10 health remaining. Deoxys is going to have to keep Catwoman out for the entirety of this. And she can't cat dash under those Cheerios, but wait a minute. Won't have the damage. Keeps it safe.
Look at the mobility by Deoxys right now. This man's all over the place. And it's
and
needs
the
a
jump
jump
in
2. All of that effort for no reason as that jump 2 hunts him down.
Rewind ties it up here. Very well played there, especially at the end between those two.
Catwoman, Blue Beetle.
No change in characters.
Fighters approaching Arkham Asylum.
I love that Deoxys has kind of picked someone and stuck to him. He was back and forth, there in the beginning. I believe coming out of the gate with Scarecrow, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Scarecrow, and then I want to say he had a Supergirl at one point, possibly still does. I mean, once you play Supergirl for about, I don't know, an hour, you kind of got it.
Give or take.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, if you haven't played her since she got buffed, I mean, just play the same. You're safe now, and you do more damage. Oh, got him with the low, and burns the trait there. You see Deoxys trying to interrupt. Rewind burned that trait just to bait that button. And Rewind has barely even been touched. The wake-up shield.
Don't kill the cat. Ever.
Is Rewind going to start to run away with this match now that he has a little bit of momentum, having taken the last game up an entire bar of health? We all know what Catwoman can do when she gets rolling. Oh my goodness! And down doing very well. As all these ambiguous things. Dash up overhead again. Here from Deoxys. We see decent damage.
Ooh.
If he didn't drop that, might have gone for the restand. Oh my goodness, look at this damage! Whoa! 537!
All of that, 537.
Decent, good looks too.
Jesus. Some of this stuff that Blue Beetle is able to do now is just ridiculous. All right, Rewind burns that trait. Deoxys found himself out of the corner, and the jump in 3 will not be anti-aired. Burns the meter to keep him in the corner.
Time I whipped you into shape.
It's never good enough, is it?
So Rewind still sitting on 2 bars. Deoxys probably going to sit back, launch a couple projectiles, get a bar, get a 2, I don't know. But Rewind, all he really needs is 1 combo to land. Wake up shield. Rewind trying to find his way in. Has 3 bars to work with. And that's going to be some good damage here. Rewind cannot clash. He's already clashed. Baits out the down 2.
As long as he keeps this, it doesn't drop it. And very good
my God,
patience.
punished. Deoxys with the composure and able to react to that air tech so low to the ground will go up 2-1.
We cannot stress how amazing that was. The composure to be in that position, to be down against Catwoman, that much of a life deficit, to hold on with Blue Beetle of all characters, Deoxys. Really making a name for himself right now.
Oh, wait, some shaking news here, okay? Revit leafing 3-1 over Dragon and losers, which means Dragon will not be joining us in top 8 this week.
Both of the young brothers taking out Dragon. Do they have the recipe for success against the world champion?
That is a statement if I've ever seen one. I mean, not to mention he's the world champ, but both the brothers had their shot at him. That's actually kind of nuts.
Rewind off to
down 1 into a jump 2.
He's off to a great start just like he did in the last game, but we know how far that has gotten him. Deoxys staying strong no matter what the life lead is, no matter where he is on the screen. And even something like this that could be demoralizing, that could have potentially killed Deoxys if he did not air tech there. And he would still believe, still fight on.
Nice down 2, not able to convert there. Oh, and tried to get him with the overhead. That is punishable, that string. Maybe Rewind unsure of how negative it actually was.
Oh, no, can't stop that down 1 either. Big ol' forward 2, big ol' down 2, still whiffing.
A lot of whiffs from Rewind in that situation. Down 2s, throws, gets hit with the last remaining Cheerio there. But Rewind only has to do 100, just over 100 hit points on Deoxys here. A throw would do it. And you see him, he keeps trying to go for that throw, but just out of range. Deoxys walking back. Oh, and the cat dash. The read of a lifetime.
And again, down so much health, and Deoxys still fighting out. Now has the health lead himself. We'll see if he can hold on to it. Going with that jump 2, early wager, wants to keep that momentum.
Little war machines afraid of cats?
So patient, both these guys on the approach and on the keep away. Deoxys deciding to be the one that flips the switch and get aggressive. Now back to the neutral.
Rewind, yeah, he's got the health lead right now.
Sweep,
Nice.
catch the back
Down
dash.
3.
Here we go.
And another overhead into the low.
Can't beat me, you can't beat Bruce.
Does he ever lose?
Clash is tied. All meter is burnt. Deoxys is probably going to build the bar before Rewind does.
And just needs one more special. He could have potentially thrown out one of his launchers and possibly got a late meter burn on it.
Ooh! And that is a whiff punish. Down 1 and a down back 1. I don't think that's what Deoxys wanted. Not sure. But that does not work on block.
And that should kill!
Oh! A fancy finish by Rewind. Taking us to a game number 5.
Coming down to thinking that there would be a gap there or that he was going to stagger. And Rewind taking that right out of the equation, coming off of that trait with the meter burn. So smart there. What a match that we got for you guys right now. This is the beginning of top 16 to get into top 8 here on War of the Gods.
Yeah, this is, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, this is for top 8, winner's side right here. Rewind in the first week actually took the entire week, but he also entered that week in the top 8 in winners. Last week, he started in losers and wasn't able to clutch it out and take the second week win. So Rewind definitely wants that winner's cushion going into this top 8 this week.
Beautiful down
Nice
2.
down 2. One of the best, if not the best down 2s in the game. Blue Beetle with a 6-frame down 2. And nice punish there by Rewind on that 3-3. Oh, and tried to go with a little tricky stuff right there. Maybe baiting out the wake up, trying to hit him after the invincible frames.
We had another game 5 for you guys tonight. This has been a hype week of War of the Gods. Some stagger pressures, Rewind. Deoxys overcommitting into that low, getting punished finally. Rewind on those punishes now. Fall for the stagger to the throw. One more hit's all he needs. Jumping back, looking for the wake up there. I like that from Rewind. Just in case.
You never had it.
Yeah, that wake up, man, it's you can still catch him on whiff. I mean, he's still sitting there for a minute, just not as long as he used to.
Good push block
Good
there.
push block. That's probably the first one we've seen all match so far. Rewind trying to hit that back two, just testing that space. Get him with the low whip. Deoxys got to find something to work out. He's got to get rid of Rewind's first health bar. By any means necessary. He has the meter to do it.
Yeah, something into a meter burn cancel here. Might be coming. Good
And
check.
Rewind is just a brick wall of defense.
Checking him
Deoxys.
after everything. Then back to the meter
and
burn
that's a
cancel on
punish.
himself.
Oh no, the 4-3. And the push block. And the backdash after it.
Oh no!
Which is a high, he crouched. Wait a minute.
He had an
6
opportunity.
points of health. He has a clash.
Rewind throwing those tea bags. This is all but done. 6 health remaining.
One cat dash is all it's going to take, but it will not go through those Cheerios. She'll actually get hit. Oh, and the jump two into the whatever he follows up with is going to chip out. Rewind making it back into winner side top 8 this week to reclaim his throne that he lost last week.